NBA 2K25 Builder news is coming out, but let's take it back to the evolution of 2K, starting from 2K14 all the way to 2K25. If you haven't already, man, drop a like and drop a sub for this special. Let's get it! Let's start off with 2K14. This is where the park actually started, and it's kind of like archetypes. Look at this. You got the point guard, you got the all-around, you got the weight, the nickname. They like the dominant hand in the beginning of the 2Ks. Do not forget, comment down below which was your favorite NBA 2K builder. And let's see what they do for 2K25. This was pretty legit because it was nice and it was simple, but you couldn't really do too much. One of the craziest things you can do at 2K14 was make a 5'7" player and make him like 300 pounds. It made no sense whatsoever. NBA 2K15, now this is where things started to change a little bit. Demigods were born. Once again, you see that they have the dominant hand. You get to change the muscle tone, but it was more or less just like changing his abs. Wasn't really doing anything else, but 2K15 is where you can make a 7-foot small forward playing like LeBron James, Kobe, and Michael Jordan had a baby. It was just a demigod. And why not pick the tallest player if you were able to do all those things and it didn't affect your caps at all? So it was no reason to make a small guard. And this is where I say the demigods were born. 2K15 started its little peak and people started to get real interested in this game. Comment down below, when did you start? Just taking a look at these covers of these 2Ks. Kind of beautiful, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, 2K17, I miss you. 2K19. NBA 2K16 is actually where I started. And right here, this is where things changed for the 2K franchise. They really blew up this game, and a lot of people were really into this game. We already left, like, you left live, and 2K right here, whoo, they had it. But what was different about this 2K? We had the inside, outside, and balance. So when you increase the height, it also affects the speed. They also had a dominant hand once again, but this game right here was very special. We had the OGs, YouTubers still to this day. This is when they really put their face on the map. This right here is top tier. We're talking NBA 2K17. Some will say, the legend says, this was probably one of the last great 2Ks we had, because we're gonna get into 2K18 in a little bit, but 2K17, as you can see, now we got archetypes, the layout, everything is looking marvelous. Now, I'm not sure which 2K Mike Wang came along, but I don't know if he started 2K16 or 17, but one of these 2Ks is when Mike actually came on board and started, you know, in the game and having a lot to say. But look at the stretch big. Do you guys remember the stretch bigs in 2K17? There was a glitch where you could get contact dunks and then you had it for the rest of the year. It was a crazy time, but I had so much fun 2K17. Oh my God. I will say, this is not really spoken about in 2K17, and everyone says that they love it, but there is a bad side to 2K17. Now, one of the things, is a masterpiece, some will say, but I will admit, and this is something a lot of people don't speak about. In 2K17, we had the arrows, right? Because we got caps and it was single archetype, but we didn't know the wingspan and everything of the height, what it was changing. So you would have to make the build, create it, upgrade it, look at it, and then come back, because you can easily mess up a build. Like if you needed a driving dunk of 86 and it doesn't let you see your rating, so it was really bad right here. A lot of people relied on YouTube, so you have to make the build, upgrade it to look at it, and if you didn't match the requirements, then you messed up the build. So a lot of people do not talk about this when they talk about 2K17. Let's bring it to one of the greatest games. 2K17 was fun to play, but 2K19 was my favorite 2K of all time. This game was amazing. Guys, this game was A1. Here, they gave you the caps. Unlike 2K18, it was double archetype. You can actually see the number. You can see the badges. So they made it very structured in 2K19. The builder was simple and it was amazing, dude. That was my build right there, the pure slasher, bro. 2K19, I had Woo! Making the play sharps, double, load at 610. Like, game right here was crazy, and a lot of these builds were definitely OP, and also double takeover. So like, just had to be there for 2K19. 2K18 wasn't the best game. A lot of people didn't like it. I had fun myself because I was just surrounded by great people. But 2K19 overall, in terms of the builder, the park, and just the experience, was one of the greatest 2Ks of all time by far. But this next game, 2K20, a lot of people want to say that's their favorite 2K. Let's talk about NBA 2K20. This by far is the community's favorite 2K. And it's similar but a little different in terms of like get rid of the double as well as the single archetypes, and they gave us pie charts. But it was very similar. Many builds in this builder could work because you get to mess around with the wingspan. If you extended the wingspan, it affected the caps. If you made the arm shorter, you can shoot better, but your dunking would get affected, as well as your steals. But this builder was kind of neat. It was different for us for the first time, but looking back at it, it really wasn't the worst builder at all. And the park, this game was phenomenal. 2K20 was also a fun 2K. Let's talk 2K21. This is where 2K started to drop and fall off the wagon because there was next gen, there was current gen, and it was just a complete mess. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but we're talking about the builders. Some might like this, so you can feel free to comment below your opinion. Now, it was just like 20 in a way. It was easy to shoot. They had new pie charts, but a lot of people didn't even use those new pie charts that they added. Almost everybody had like game build in 21, and current was a little bit different, but yeah, the builder. NBA 2K22. Once again, we have the next gen and we had the current gen. Isn't that crazy? We're about to be in 2K25 and we're still going with two separate games. 2K. We want one game, but here, as you guys can see, they got rid of the pie charts, and yes, current gen is it looks a little bit different, but it's exactly similar. Here, you could change the body shape, the wingspan. I don't know why they changed the body type, and you had to work out in 24. I don't know why they did that, but here was a little bit easier as well because you can see the badges and you can expand the builder and see what you were going to get. Builder was kind of neat. It wasn't too bad at all. NBA 2K23. Now, if you played next gen on 2K22, you already can see that this was kind of similar, but there was a slight change. As you guys can see about the badges, you got the tier 1, the tier 2, the tier 3. You also had to place the badges in the tiers. Like, it's hard to explain, but I'm sure you guys played 23, so you know what I'm talking about. It was a little different than all the other 2Ks, and to be honest, I'm kind of glad they got rid of this in 2K24. And then of course we have NBA 2K24, which a lot of people are still playing currently. Me myself, not so much. Sometimes I might hop in there. I'm just ready for 2K25 to be honest. But make sure you guys comment down below which builder was your favorite. And I'm gonna make a separate video because I want to do the evolution of the park. So make sure you stay in tune for that. Matter of fact, there's a big screen on here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Please drop a like and drop a sub. Join the wolf pack. We're trying to hit that 20K and I can't do it without you. I need you. So we're going crazy for 2K25. I'm gonna make another video of the evolution of the park. So if you want to see that, make sure you sub up. We're dropping nothing but bangers. So make sure you hit that little bubble right there. Watch the next video or watch the video that you missed. It's your boy Jez, man. Stay blessed. Who knows what we're gonna do next? And I'm out here. Yeah.